And so what we need to do is to take a slightly different viewpoint of money. In fact, probably quite a different viewpoint of money. Instead of saying money enables us to do things, we need to look at it and say, actually it's money that's stopping us doing things. For example, if you want to go to the pictures, the movies, then you'll take money. You'll need money to get in. But supposing you said to yourself, well, the movie's free, isn't it great? Off I'll go. So we could set up an entirely different system using money not as something that stops us doing something, but rather money puts a wall around things, and we need a certain amount of money to climb over the wall to get to do the things we want to do. So we need to change that viewpoint. Now there's a lovely piece that I've got here from a website about genuine wealth and equality, and it says, what is wealth? Most of us associate wealth with money. Our savings, our investment, our homes and other forms of financial capital. But did you know that the word wealth comes from the Old English words weal, meaning well-being, and the in a condition, which taken together means the condition of well-being. Did you also know that the word economic comes from the Greek oikonomia, meaning the management of the household? So when have you heard of a report from an economist or a business analyst talk about the conditions of household living and management? Instead, we have become immune to strong language like the word mortgage, which means in French, literally, a pledge unto death, or what I call a grip of death. How we have become twisted with the meanings of words. So let's have a look at some of the other possibilities that we could use to create wealth for ourselves. Well-being, that's certainly a wonderful thing that we could do. And what stops us from feeling well-being? Often it's money, because we are constantly chasing after dollar after dollar after dollar, and it's all to essentially pay the banks. We are in this trap created by ourselves, by humans, because nature or God did not create money. It is totally a thing that we as humans have created. And as I mentioned earlier, it stops us doing things rather than enabling us to do things. So there are various systems that others have been thinking about. You have the Ithaca time dollars. You have various money being based on different things other than the dollar, which can move up and down depending on how the bankers wish to see it, or the players in the share game. To us living on the planet as real people, the value of the dollar doesn't really mean very much. It's almost as though we have two forms of money. We have the money that we use from day-to-day points of view. We have the money that we use on a day-to-day basis, and we have money that is created in the form of credit for buying houses or shares or similar activities, which are not really part of our day-to-day existence. So there are time banks, time community banks, and of course we have to get rid of the notion of competition. We are all one. If you look at quantum mechanics, quantum science, you will see that they are talking about humans and objects as just being energy. And the energy is slowed down enough so that it forms a solid and seems to be solid to us. But in fact, all solid things are 99.99999% nothing. So we need to say we are one humanity. And we have this force going through us. The force is often referred to as the life force, or prana, chi. We Christians tend to think of the life force as God, or life itself.